Good morning. How you guys doing? TwoVetsHokaHey. Randy Merrill here. Brian Cassidy is my partner in HokaHey and the TwoVetsHokaHey Motorcycle Challenge, and he's actually our cameraman today. And today I'm sitting here in Cherokee at the Unto These Hills drama with
Correct.
Gus Zimmerman. He is part of the Historical Society here and one of the curators of this great amphitheater that they have here in Cherokee, North Carolina. So Gus, tell us a little bit more about this drama and how long it's been going.
Yeah, so this is Mountainside Theater. It's the home of Under These Hills Outdoor Drama. It's a 75-year-old running production as of this year. We're pretty proud of that. It started in 1950. The theater was built in 1949 for this show specifically. And it is a part of Cherokee Historical Association, and we run both this attraction as well as the Econo-Lefty Indian Village, which is next door to this attraction. And we run usually from end of May to end of August every year, give or take a couple days here and there, and every day but Sunday.
Every day but Sunday.
And it is all outdoors.
Yeah, so it's a huge amphitheater. I mean, when me and Brian came in, we did not expect such an enormous facility, and you know, for being 75 years old, I think it's actually standing pretty well. You know, you guys do a great job taking care of it. So how many performers do you use during a production of the show?
On average, we run around 75 performers per year for this show. Way back when, we ran 150 in total, and we've cut that down a little bit just to work with some room here. But we have about 35 native actors in our show this year, which we're pretty proud of. About 25 of them are Cherokee in some capacity. They're the Cherokee Nation or they are EBCI. The crew, we run about 25 people in our crew, so altogether we're at 90 just about.
That's a large production. That really is.
It is huge.
That's a large production. I know myself and Brian and our wives who've come to Cherokee with us are quite excited about seeing your production this evening. So it is. Yeah, I'm excited about the show. I actually kind of get little goosebumps about it.
It's fun. You'll get goosebumps when you hear the cannon go off.
We enjoy loud bangs. Being veterans, we love blowing stuff up. So that always put a smile on our face. So
we got a lot of that.
So tell us about the production. What is the production about?
Yeah, so the show talks about the history of the Cherokee people before colonization. It starts off with Hernando de Soto showing up and looking for gold. And then we move into an era where the Cherokee people are trying to live in harmony with the American people and discovering how to make that work, following into the Trail of Tears and how they were put on the Trail of Tears, and then going into how they were able to remain on their homelands while still being separated from the other people who went on the Trail of Tears.
It's a sad story. It's a sad story in history, that's for sure. And I know historically across the world, you know, there's been a lot of displacement over the centuries, you know, and that's just one of the added stories to it. And that's globally, you know, when you look at global politics and how everybody's been moved around and things, and lines have been drawn with no thought process into things. So what is your favorite thing about the production?
My favorite thing about the production is, it's silly. I used to do the lighting for this show. And my favorite thing about the production is being able to climb around on our truss, which is silly. But I really love the fight scenes we have in our show. They're just fun. It's exciting, it's action-packed. It's this whole entire stage just filled with people performing an entire battle, and there's cannons going off, and we have live gunfire on stage with actors using blanks, and we hand make the blanks every day. I always find that really cool. It shows a lot of dedication, and it's just fun. It's fun to see. That
is awesome. I'm give me some more goosebumps here just thinking about it. You know, gunfights and cannons going off. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So 75-year-old facility. Production has been going on for 75 years. What is there something that you would like to tell the people, you know, on our social media and on our YouTube about coming here and just experiencing it at least once?
Yeah, I would recommend that. I think a lot of people really do need to come see this show and get an understanding of the Cherokee people and a little bit of their history. The Trail of Tears is only just a fraction of the vast history that they have and they live through. And it is a tragic point, but there's a whole lot more to the Cherokee people than just a tragedy that took place for them. As well, understanding that there are multiple tribes a part of the Cherokee tribe itself. There's the EBCI, Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians, which is where we're at right now. There is also Cherokee Nation and the United Gadua, which is over in Oklahoma. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Okay. Now, you were saying that right here, of course, in this same vicinity is the Cherokee Village, the 18th century Cherokee Village, which I believe me and Brian are going to go ahead and go over there and check out a little bit, maybe get a chance to try to talk to some of those individuals over there. What is your favorite thing at the village?
I love the dances.
You love the dances?
I love the dances. The dances at the village are great. They'll perform dances at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock every day they run. We have a center square with the sand stage over at the village, and every time they get on there, they're giddy and they're having fun with it. And they're performing traditional Cherokee dances for people to see, and it's something really cool. But what's more fun is just watching them giggle about it because they just love it. They're having a good time, and that's the point of it.
That's awesome. It really takes a passion to do what the members of your cast do here at the drama, the show, the production, and what the people do over there on a daily basis at the village to show people. And it's a very pride thing, and it makes me happy to see that people take pride in their native heritage and want to show and teach others that small portion of their history.
It's incredible, really. The dedication behind the village it's outstanding, and the craftsmanship that comes out of there is incredible. We've had folks work there who have their work in the Smithsonian. Lots of that, actually.
Wow.
We've got tons and tons of archival pieces of work that are either at the museum here, they're in our offices. And what's nice about the village is that it's teaching the younger generations today how to uphold those traditions and keep them going, which doesn't really happen often anymore. And it's something we take an immense amount of pride in.
So I got a couple lead-up questions here. So how long have you been working here on the production?
This would be my 9th year with Under These Hills. My 9th year with CHA. I've been working with CHA full-time since 2022, but I've been coming here for my summers since 2017.
And where do you call home originally?
I'm originally from the Chicago area.
Okay. Midwestern guy came down to the southeast. Nice.
I had to escape the flat. I could not deal with the flat cornfields. I came here my first summer. I was like, yep, this is home now. It's spectacular.
I'm originally from St. Louis, and I can tell you this much. I joined the military, traveled the world, been many places, seen many things, and the mountains of the North and South Carolina, Tennessee area is absolutely my most favorite place to be. And my wife definitely understands and knows that someday I will probably move to the mountains permanently, and that's it. That's where I'm at.
Woods. That's my goal someday, is just to walk in the woods and disappear.
So with that lead-on question here about how long you've worked for the drama and here at the Cherokee Nation, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Have you learned any Cherokee?
Shio Nagara, Gus Zimmerman, Dagwado.
Okay.
Hello. Shio Nagara is hello everyone, formal. And then Gus Zimmerman is my name.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Maybe Brian and I might be able to get a chance to learn some Cherokee while we're here, just to be able to, help engulf ourselves into the culture of the Cherokee Nations here in Cherokee, North Carolina. Yeah. And Gus, I want to say thank you very much from the TwoVetsHokaHey, Brian and myself, and any of our supporters. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and meet with us, do a quick interview, and tell us about this production, because we are going to put this out on social medias and everything, and hopefully that helps you guys draw some crowds in here, because this is, me and Brian being motorcyclists, this is a huge motorcyclist destination, and I would love to see more bikers filling the stands for you and enjoying the production.
Us too, actually. We love that. So we really appreciate you guys coming by and coming to see this, and ask us some questions and just get to know Cherokee a little more than what most tourists come through and see. That's a big thing. Is a lot of people just come through as a vacation, and that's wonderful. We want y'all to come by, but we also want everyone to learn a little more about what it is to be Cherokee and what it is to be native around here, and who those people are, and that they are in fact people. And it's a beautiful culture that is, it can be shared and learned and understood.
Yeah, I know a friend of ours that lives here. He's Cherokee. He actually set us up with you, and we're going to thank him as well very much. We're going to see him this weekend, and we're actually working. He called it smudged, right? He's gonna smudge us, do a little blessing. Yeah. So we're excited about that. We're super excited. Being Americans here in the United States, I don't think too many people really dig deep enough into the heritage of our actual country, not only from what our European background is, but the people that were here, from the beginning. And so we would love that more people learn about the cultures.
It's something I find very fascinating with Cherokee in specific, is that a lot of folks here know their history. They know their heritage, and I'm not Cherokee at all. My family is from Europe way back when, but we lost the information after the third generation.
Right.
And to live here, to be a part of this culture, and know, as someone who is a part of the Cherokee, to know this is where your heritage spans from for the past 15,000 years, like it's just incredible. Like that's got to be really cool to know where you come from. Because a lot of folks like me, we're still trying to figure out where we came from originally.
Yeah, yeah. Gus, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us today on TwoVetsHokaHey. Hit us up on our social media, Facebook accounts. We have sponsorships, and of course, we want you to donate to the Association on American Indian Affairs. So go on, hit the charity up, and sponsor us as riders. Thank you.